Sigrid. I've read those reviews on hsn.com. So if you are shopping tonight, take a moment to stop by and say hi to us. We would love to meet and greet you. So Testimonial Talk Line is open. We are moving along, and boy, this is a lot of fun. So what were you trying to do when you created this one for us, Sigrid?
Well, everybody wants that new t-shirt for the season, I think. And this is a really interesting knit. First of all, it's that same cotton slug knit that we did for spring. So the yarn that's used to knit this is thick and thin. So if you look closely, you see a little bit of texture there, right?
Right.
Yeah. And it's got a beautiful scoop neck with this very fancy little label in the back.
Perfect.
And it's also longer. So it has a little shirt tail hem and the vent on the side. I think you can see that. A curved hem. And it comes to about here, and it's a great layering piece.
It really is. In fact, we say the official length is 28 inches in the length. It's 100% cotton. And in fact, the color choices here, this is what we are calling Oasis. So there's your Oasis. This is what we are calling our blue ink. So that's the blue ink. This is ecru, and then
that's espresso.
This is our espresso. That almost even has a little bit of almost like an aubergine.
Yeah, it looks like that in this light, but it looks great with the sweater that you have on, actually, because it picks up the brown little flecks in that.
In fact, you know what? I can grab that back for you guys so you can kind of get a little look. Oh, yeah.
Actually, so you can wear it like that, which is tonal, but then remember we saw how fun this Oasis was under the blue, so that just gives you that pop. I love the way the color of the Oasis looks with black, with denim.
Boy, that looks great.
Yeah, it's a fun color.
It is. So if you want that little pop of color, so there's the camo with the espresso, and then
here's the what is this, blue ink?
Blue ink.
Blue ink. So beautiful.
So
nice and rich. Yeah, and then of course ecru goes with everything.
Yeah, of course. In fact, you know what? I'll show you the camo with the ecru too, just to play fair. We don't play fair.
So it's fun. It's like playing dolls here. We're mixing and matching and playing with color. It's almost like painting.
It is. You can
creative process.
It is a very creative process. Only you get kind of spoiled here at HSN.
Here we go. It looks fabulous like this.
Oh, wow, Sonia,
just alone, great. And then almost like a backdrop for this gorgeous, gorgeous scarf.
Beautiful. Now, if you want that scarf, I think we're rotating that item number at the bottom of the screen. There are only, I think, 50 of them, and that is what I believe we are calling. It's either the ocean or the ink color that Sonia is wearing.
That's the ocean, I think.
Yeah, that's also the one that only 30 of those remaining.
Okay.
Yes, that's also the color. I know.
Get her back.
Oh, I'd have to tell you, though, that scarf is so pretty. I would almost want to hang it on my wall as
and it feels great because it's light. It's silk. It's amazing.
It's gorgeous. Amazing. I mean, between the melange of colors and then that silk fabric, it's fantastic. There you can see as Sonia shows this off, too. Love that little venting at the bottom. It has a nice little shape to it.
And it gives you a feeling that you're wearing a top, not just a T-shirt. But you can still layer a jacket over it or a sweater over it, and it becomes kind of one of the pieces that you can play with in your wardrobe.
Definitely. So again, order true to size, and I really like the fact that you talked about too, Sigrid, that it has kind of this little variegation of color. And you said that's from the yarns that you choose?
Yeah, the yarn that it's knitted with is just a little thick and thin, so it gives it that texture. And I forgot to mention the seam down the front and back.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Yeah, it just gives it a little bit of an extra special detail.
Yep. On the front and on the back, $22.45. And of course, working back to the silk scarf, that item number is at the bottom of your screen, 431454. And I'm assuming that the ink is probably the most limited, although they're probably selling pretty evenly at this point. And it's all, the devil's in the details, even all the way down to the label. That is just such an artistic
I love how they say the devil's in the details and God is in the details.
Right, exactly.
Like both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, really. Depends on the day, I guess. Okay, so the blue is actually the most popular.
The blue is the most popular.
Yes, and the most limited,
That does not surprise me.
So remember, blue ink, ecru, espresso, or that wonderful kind of chartreuse, if you will. We are calling that Oasis in the system. That is such a great, vibrant color. It's a color that's hard to find, too, I think.
It's hard to find, and it's really kind of nice because it's fun to wear with white and be, you know, in the summertime and have it be a pop color, but it's such an unexpected color for fall.
It is, and I think there's something about it that it instantly updates a wardrobe. There's something about it that is, as we keep saying, it's
especially if you have a lot of black and gray in your wardrobe.
Definitely, a little unexpected. And you were pairing it back with the blue. I like that.
Yeah, that looks pretty.
Yeah, like that with the blue.
Looks good with the gray, too.
Oh, definitely. So it's your choice, guys. Of course, I know the duster is what we started the hour with. We're, continuing to remind you about that. The duster, I know, is getting very, very limited, though. So check with your service representative for details. Boy, you want to talk about a garment that is going to wash and wear beautifully?
This T-shirt, yeah.
Dynamite. Dynamite. And it's definitely a buy now, wear now for sure. Perfection. This is also very, very soft.
Yeah. Everything is, like I said, the first thing you want to do is fondle it.
It's true.
So if you're fondling it and it doesn't feel good, that's not so good.
Well, I think for a lot of us, I mean, life is hard enough. I mean, work is hard enough. It's nice to have fashion that just is so comforting and really kind of caresses your skin. These are the kind of clothes that you want to live in. These are the kind of clothes that you just want to be, basically. And wow, does that blue ever pop?
Yeah. I'm loving that.
Gorgeous. Yeah, and we were saying with the 28-inch length, that's like the perfect length. Not too long, not too short. Falls a little bit, a little right about the hip area.
Yeah, sometimes when it's too long, it gets caught when you're walking, and I don't like that. So that's the perfect length. And the side slits give you a little flexibility depending on the size of your hip.
They do.
And look at this beautiful, like, neutral head to toe. She's got the ecru with the khaki on the bottom.
That is fabulous.
And then really sexy shoes, a little pendant necklace.
Definitely. I mean, and how pulled together is that?
And then this color is incredible.
Oh, I'm telling you, that blue ink.
That looks beautiful on you.
Fabulous. And of course, Sonia's complimenting that with the silk scarf that I know a lot of you are asking about. Sadly, though, that scarf is almost gone. There are only a couple dozen. So
I'm keeping mine.
just kind of, I know you might want to just walk out of the studio.
I might auction it off after
really. But it's one of those things. I found a new appreciation for scarves living here in Florida, I think, because we're in the air conditioning, we're out in the hot sun. But there's something about a scarf, too, that I think just elevates an outfit. It just it makes an outfit. You could have, well, again, just a nice, simple silhouette.
And sometimes I just wear it over my yoga clothes into the yoga studio, take it off, and then when I put it back on, I feel like I'm dressed up.
No, that's a great idea. So choose your color of choice. That ecru is also proving to be very, very popular, and no one will be the wiser. No one needs to know how comfortable this is. You'll just look very pulled together. So choose yours, remember, as part of our Fashion Edit show.